Good evening. My name is Blake Page. I am your fitness specialist. Uh, and today I'll be going over the results of your uh, health and fitness assessment. Um, there are a total of 7 different parts of this assessment that I'll be going over, explaining. I will be reviewing the results with you, explaining the results, and answering any questions that you might have. So the first one would be the PARQ, which is this is a screening that allows exercise professionals to be able to safely clear a client for exercise and physical activity. It says here during your screening, during this screening, there was no medical clearance required, and then there was non-specific joint pain in the lower back and knees mentioned. Um, due to these or due to the non-specific joint pain in the lower back and the knees mentioned during the assessment, I would recommend when we start the exercise program to start you off at a low to moderate pace, low to moderate intensity, to directly correlate this joint pain to see if it's related to physical activity, moving, and stuff like that. The second part of this assessment, resting blood pressure. Blood pressure, tell you now, it's like the force of the blood against the wall to the arteries, veins created by like the heart as it pumps blood throughout the body. There's systolic, which is the maximum number, and then there's diastolic, which is the minimum number. The two numbers, I'm gonna give you two numbers, one for your left, one for your right arm, and then I'm gonna have a little assumption for my, I'm gonna have a little definition for it. So your left arm was 132/78, and then your right arm was 128/76. Both of these blood pressures, they are considered normal, but have signs of hypertension, and that's mainly due to that larger number, which is your systolic blood pressure. The signs of hypertension or prehypertension stem from your systolic blood pressure being within the range of 120 to 139, which is considered the prehypertension blood pressure classification. Lifestyle changes are encouraged but not really mandatory, because we do want to try to strive to get to that normal average range of 120/80. Resting heart rate, it's the number of time your heart beats per minute while you are at complete rest. It reflects how efficiently your heart is functioning and can indicate your overall cardiovascular health. Yours was 72 beats per minute. The normal, so your heart is within the recommended range that is considered normal. That range is 60 to 80 beats per minute. Next part of this assessment, body composition. For health-related fitness, body composition is the relative proportion of fat and fat-free tissue in the body. It is expressed as BF percentage, body fat percentage. For number one, when I via skin fold calipers, you were 22% body fat. With that waist, we measured your waist circumference, it was 42 inches, and then your BMI was 29. So your body mass index has classified. So via your body mass index, you're classified in the category of overweight. This is primarily due to how we have listed it. The categories, I'm going to explain the categories to you. So under 18.5 equals underweight. 18.5 to 24.9 is normal. 25 to 29.9 equals overweight. And then lastly, the 30 and over equal obese. You were in the category of overweight because your body mass index is 29. Waist circumference is measured in inches, so that's 42 inches. Body fat percentage, 22%. That is 22% of fat that is able to be grabbed. Then we have next test, muscular strength. It's a prerequisite for good health and physical function. Your measurements were you ranked in the 40th percentile with your bench press 1 rep max. You ranked in the 30th percentile with your prone plank. And you ranked 35th percentile during your push-up test. For your bench press 1 rep max, you ranked in the 40th percentile, which is a solid starting point but indicates room for growth in the upper body strength. For your prone plank, you rank in the 30th percentile, suggesting that core endurance could be a key focus area to improve overall stability and performance. For your push-up test, you rank in the 35th percentile, reflecting moderate upper body and core strength with an opportunity to enhance muscular endurance. All the percentiles you ranked in are measured based on your body weight and the amount of weight or reps completed during that assessment. Okay. Next would be your cardiorespiratory endurance, which reflects the functional capabilities of the heart, blood vessels, lungs, and skeletal muscles to perform work. The ability to perform large muscle dynamic, moderate to high intensity exercise for prolonged periods. Your VO2 max, which is the maximal oxygen consumption, was listed at 30 milligrams or 30 milliliters ml/kgs a minute via cardio coach metabolic cart. Your VO2 max was measured at 30 ml/kg per minute a minute using the cardio coach metabolic cart. This number represents the maximum amount of oxygen your body can utilize during intense exercise, which is a key indicator of your cardiovascular fitness. Currently, this score places you in a moderate range, meaning there's definitely potential for improvement. And then the last part of this assessment was flexibility. The functional capacity of the joints to move through a full range of motion, ROM. ROM is the amount of available motion or arc of motion that occurs at a specific joint. Your sit and reach, which is a test where you sit down and you reach, you were ranked in the 40th percentile. Your sit and reach test score places you in the 40th percentile, which suggests your flexibility, particularly in your hamstrings and lower back, is moderate but could benefit from some improvement. Incorporating regular stretching, mobility exercises, and perhaps some yoga or dynamic warm-ups into your routine can help improve your flexibility and range of motion. So these were the numbers for my assessment. I would say that you seem physically fit for you are cleared. We can begin setting up your exercise program, get everything going. But I still want to start you off with a lower intensity for your exercise based solely off of that non-specific joint pain in the lower back and your knees. But thank you for coming to this. It was nice to see you. Hope to see you soon involving us our exercise program. Thank you.